We have like the same skin tone, I feel.
Don't say that to me.
Imagine how I feel.
Yeah, that's a you problem, bro. I'm perfect.
Welcome back to another episode of Imma Come Clean podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Today we have Jared, and today we're not gonna cuss, cause every time we cuss, we give $1 to the bank account. Count. I'm gonna eat a mound bar. I drove here with a car. Hey. How do you think the first person is who like had a car in like? In the suburbs, because it was for sure like in town, in like LA, like downtown LA. That's where they first had the.
Well, I just feel like just pulling up at the first car was probably insane.
It's like that dude fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$1.
Damn it! Oh, dang it! This is hard.
$3.
Dang it!
We're gonna even count like just saying stuff like aggressively is like.
Why?
15.
My twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Look at these twins. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. That's Mary Kate. Titties out, just like
You're at $3, bro.
Oh, I was about to say. Dang it. Okay. Valid.
All right. Well, just I don't know
That's
if you guys,
one.
if you guys, yeah, we'll give you one.
Okay.
I don't know if it was clear, but we're gonna not cuss this episode, and every time that we do, we're gonna owe $1 to the podcast. So we'll just use it to like invest like into anything that in gear, like making the studio pretty.
Cool. Making the studio pretty.
What do you mean? It looks perfect.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Shut the flip up, Dylan.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt as bad when you say it like
Good.
Well,
In that
shut the
case.
fuck up.
That's
Fuck you, Dylan. All right,
I'm gonna use up my whole paycheck on this shit.
What am I at? I'm at 2.
I'm at 2 now too.
Okay. Are we writing this? Drew, could you write this down? Okay, thank you.
Take notes.
And then but yeah, that is cool because like the guy who did put in the car, they're like, oh my gosh, he
Dude.
gets to go to Glendale today
Yeah.
and back.
Yeah.
It was-
Isn't that low-key crazy?
That is
Well,
crazy.
how fast were people able to run like in like the horse-drawn carriages?
Can you search
They
that
had,
up,
like a
Drew?
decent speed.
How quick do horses go?
Do you think there was a high? There was no like highway though, right?
There was a highway, I think.
But no, but like
it
a
was
highway with a bunch of people just going crazy on their horses. Like...
People merging. That is interesting. I do want to know what happened there. Because is it like,
Because I'm
well, I guess
assuming-
this is a trail now.
It says around 30 miles per hour.
Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's decent. That's like
Okay,
a decent.
but
amount.
okay, imagine the first person to tame a horse and
Mhm.
come to town.
Yeah.
They're like, wow,
Well, I'm pretty sure that was
he gets
probably
to go to Glendale
a
now.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Like probably like closer to like caveman. I'm pretty sure like one of them just probably walked up to one and was like,
Could Amish use horses?
yeah.
Oh, what can't they like? Is there any
I think
progressive Amish people?
It's any
Okay.
kind of
electronics.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh.
okay, do they use engines though? I don't think they use engines.
No.
I don't think they don't use stuff that's like not natural. You know what I mean?
Wait, that's not. Oh, okay, I see. So
That's-
you think they smoke weed?
If it's probably like available to them, probably. I
What
saw
if-
this thing. This is very random. But like this dude, like it was like a TikTok and like this couple. It was like they were going out to dinner with the mom, like of the girl, and I guess she has Alzheimer's. So every time like they get like apparently like throughout the day, like the mom will ask the son, like the boyfriend, like, oh, like what, like how was your day, or like what have you been up to? And I guess like he tells her a different story every time, and like she was like the girlfriend was recording it, and like I guess he was telling her a story about like how he's Amish and how he had to like leave the society like to be with her daughter and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there, she's like, no way, like she's like taking it all in, like
Whoa.
yeah, it was really cute.
Has you think anyone's ever like Adam Sandler'd 50 First Dates their way into love with someone that has
I'm pretty
Alzheimer's?
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
like just
No,
do-
I'm pretty. Yeah.
just
I'm
follow
pretty
someone
sure.
with Alzheimer's around
Mhm.
and be like, look, this was me and you on our first date.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like just run up, grab her hand, and hold
Yeah.
it for 10 seconds before she
Oh.
realizes what you're doing.
Okay.
And then she is like, what are you doing? And then she forgets. And then
Mhm.
you have a montage of you just looking like you're doing lovey-dovey stuff.
Mhm.
And then,
Oh.
Yeah, so it's just
that's
like-
dark as hell.
like, hey, put her in your car. And then she's
Yeah.
in there for like 10 seconds. So you record it. And she's like, what am I doing here? And then you let her out before she calls someone.
Yeah.
You hug her
Just a lot
for
of
10
just
seconds
random
before
cute
she
things.
finds out.
like-
Yeah. And then finally you have all like, you have the TikTok montage of all
Yeah.
these things where she wakes up and now she's yours.
Yeah.
We got to find an Alzheimer girl, dude.
That's crazy.
Don't hire a single?
That I think 51st Dates is based on a true story.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, there's probably like a lot of movies that are just based on like real life.
Like what?
There's
The
a lot
Nun?
of stuff that's happened. Yes, The Nun.
'Cause
Literally The Nun.
I remember whenever I saw like a based on a true story as a
Mhm.
kid, I'm like, I can't watch that. It's too
Mhm.
real. But now I know it's like just because they
Yeah.
base the smallest, they find the smallest thing in the story and then
Mhm.
expand on it.
Yeah.
Like any scary movie.
Mhm.
Amityville Horror House.
Mm-hmm.
Guy.
What did you just say?
What is it called? Amityville Horror House. Is that what it's called?
Oh, I thought you were about to owe another $1 to the pod.
I'll put 50 cents.
I was gonna cuss at you. Okay, but yeah, it was just like this guy murdered his whole family,
Mm-hmm.
and then now anytime you go in, it's haunted.
Yeah.
I wonder though, because that story's true.
Mhm.
Like, do you know about that movie?
I've seen parts of it. I know
Okay.
I think they talked about it too in Conjuring too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy killed his whole family, and I
Yeah.
think he killed himself.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if so. Like, heaven's real.
Mm-hmm.
They're up in heaven, and they
Yeah.
look down. They're like, "Oh wow, look, they're cosplaying us and putting it in a movie." You ever think?
That's kind of wild.
Like, you think now when a guy murders his
Yeah.
whole family,
Well,
he's like,
low-key-
they're gonna make a doc out of this.
Well, Loki, no, yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's like a lot of people that like that do like psychopaths. Like I know, like obviously like they want the fame and everything. That's why they do all these like elaborate things, like hoping they kind of like they're leaving clues.
Yeah.
But that's wild. 'Cause I mean, like there's people that are talking about, because I mean, there's still Jeffrey Dahmer like family members, like
Yeah.
victim family members that are alive, and like they just keep making these freaking.
They're like, look, but he's so charming.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like that's kind of wild. Like all
is
these family
crazy.
members that like know what happened, like have to like everybody's eating it up on Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
It's like trending.
But like, because I remember they say like the same thing with school shooters is like,
Mhm.
don't give them
Yeah, like don't give them the spotlight.
like a spotlight. But it's
Yeah.
also then like, what do we do? Just like, look at this mysterious figure with a question mark over it, the silhouette. He shot up a school.
Well, I
What do we
think
do?
it would just have to be something more along the lines of just like, yeah, this just happened today, but like there's really like no other information, like, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like what does the news do, like, other than just keep bringing
But I feel like if so,
stuff
like,
up.
say a shooting happens in the city, like
Yeah.
you're from, and then you're just like, but who was it? What if
Yeah.
I knew him? And I feel like that'll be in people's head,
Yeah.
and they'll just keep tugging away and be like, we have to find out who it is. But instead, SCV signal is gonna be like, it was this guy. So like it would just help people like be like, now we know.
No, but I feel like people, especially with me too, is like once I find out who it is, like I Google them. Like there's that curiosity there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So it's the curiosity. Basically.
yeah.
What does the phrase "curiosity killed a cat" means?
I was literally thinking about this the other day because it had something happen to me, and I'm like blanking on what it is. But I think it's basic stuff. It's basic stuff. Like imagine like you go to the Grand Canyon and you're like oh, like you're looking over the edge, but then you kind of like you get a little stupid and you look too far and then you fall off the edge.
Oh.
I would say that's like probably like the most basic way to kind of look at
okay,
it.
that's
to
but like,
understand it.
but why is it such a popular phrase? Because that sounds like a rare
Mhm.
occurrence.
Well, because I feel like that's like a out there. Like I'm pretty sure there's more like intricate ways like that you can like you can say that. You know what I mean? That happens in your life.
But like, what's like a
I'm trying to think.
like what's a common thing that happens where we say curiosity killed a cat?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I think like
Like, because there's like that phrase is so popular, but it's rare where I hear someone feel like curiosity killed a cat.
This will be a good one. You talk about wanting to have sex with prostitutes because you're curious.
Yeah.
But then you can walk away from that and like end up with some shit. It doesn't even have to mean that you die. You know, but you can even just get hurt
Like
by
you
something
killed her cat.
or something. Just exactly.
Yeah.
Or something just affects you in a certain way. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't necessarily mean you die.
Yeah. Huh. But
Like
I
something just
feel
had a
that's
bad
not
outcome.
even like curiosity. It's more like I'm
Mhm.
gonna go have sex with
Yeah.
her, that lady on the street.
But why? Like why a prostitute and not just somebody you met on Instagram? Because
Okay.
you're curious, right? Because
I think no, but I feel like a
'cause
lot of people
it's
who do,
intriguing.
it's intriguing. But I think a
Yeah.
lot of people who do have sex with prostitutes, it's not.
No, yeah,
I'm curious,
yes.
it's more
no,
like,
it's
ooh, I'm gonna get a
I'm
nut.
hungry. Yes, like, I'm
I'm
horny.
hungry.
I'm horny. But obviously, the reason you want to do it is because you're intrigued. You're kind of like, this is new. This is strange. So you're like, I want to go see what the hoopla is all about.
What's going on over there?
nothing.
Keep
Okay.
talking.
I feel like okay, but people who have sex with prostitutes,
Yeah.
After the first time, it's no longer.
Okay.
curiosity.
But I'm not talking about just people having sex with, like, you know what I mean. I'm talking about just the thing drawing you in this moment right now to go have sex with a prostitute is the pure fact that it's like, oh, like I haven't done it before, like, you know what I mean. I'm not talking about anything after that. I'm just talking about that curiosity alone.
Okay.
Is what I'm talking about, like just that first high, like that first bump.
That's
from it.
true, but that's still such a specific one that like.
I know, okay, but
yeah.
I'm saying there's a lot of other things that like that aren't necessarily coming to mind right now. Like,
Oh, so
Yeah.
is that a good phrase?
like, no, I think it's a good phrase. You just gotta find how it applies in your life.
Because I've never, yeah, I think it's just the
Mhm.
fact is like I've never been like
Yeah.
curiosity
What-
killed the cat because I'm usually like, ooh,
Mhm.
knowledge is power,
Yeah.
information. So maybe are those like
Mhm.
two opposing phrases?
I don't think that they're too opposing. I think it's just more of like there's ways. I get what you're saying. Like obviously
Yeah.
it's like that's like saying that phrase is a way to deter you from trying new things,
Yeah,
right? But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that. It's like there's
yeah, I think that's what it is. I think
Yeah.
it's just like a phrase that I'm like, I
Mhm.
don't really agree because I like knowing about
Mhm.
things and
like
going down a rabbit
Mhm.
hole of Stanley
Yeah.
Kubrick.
like I'm trying to think. Something just came to mind right now, and I lost it. It's like God's working against me in this conversation. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say
They don't want you to be curious.
I was gonna change the subject, so
Oh.
you might want to think about what you're gonna say. before I
Okay.
change
Well,
the
it might
subject.
come to me. So just
Okay.
I was gonna say that speaking of like phrases and stuff, what's like has there been like a phrase or like a motto or like advice that someone's given you that's like stuck with you, like a I don't know. I know something that someone said to me that stuck, but like
So I love you.
it was I love you. It's from my mom.
What was
For
it?
the
What
first
is
time
it?
last
What is
week.
it?
It was well, I was in Sedona, or I was in just outside Sedona, Arizona, in this town called Jerome, and there was like this. It was kind of weird. There was like this like mountain. It was a mountain town, and there was a sign that said like it looked like someone like drew it on there. It said glass blowing this way, and there's an arrow, and we're like, what? Let's go see what this is. I don't know. It's kind of
A
weird.
guy named
And
Glass
then-
sucking dick.
Yeah. And then- we're like, oh,
That's $1.
That was a good one.
that's a name, right?
Oh,
Dick.
No, what he said.
Oh, he said
No.
sucking.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what he.
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, and then we go in there, and he's like this expert guy. He's old, and he's like, you can tell like he knows what he's doing. He's made. You can see all the stuff he's made. And then just one of the things he said was he was talking about like in terms of like the craft of like doing the whole procedure of like making a vase or something. That like if he messes up, he starts over because he's like, in the phrase that he said was like never settle, select. And that I feel like that kind of applies to a lot
Never
of things.
settle, select.
Never settle,
Huh.
select.
What does that mean though? Like, what does that mean to you?
I think it applies to just like life. Like
Mhm.
why settle for something, you know?
Mm-hmm. And go
I-
out, like
I
look
think-
for what you want.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
like it goes along the lines of like, what was like another thing that someone told me? If it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. Kind of vibe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
interesting.
That's kind of real. Fuck with that.
Huh.
Has anyone ever said that?
Oh, because I feel like
know,
I'm
I've
so
definitely heard.
indecisive because I'm always
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I should do this, and then I do it,
Mhm.
and I'm like, that was the best choice ever. And I
Yeah.
thought I didn't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like stand up. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I
Yeah.
hate this. I'm gonna throw up. And then I did it for like 3 years,
Yeah.
and then now I'm like,
Yeah, I
cool.
feel like that's like a
You know?
major career, like a life path. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a little bit different than maybe like, should I buy this car?
I actually had that with my
Mhm.
car. I was like, I don't even know if I want this.
With the Mercedes?
Yeah,
Uh,
but then I was like, this is such a cool car.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like small
Mhm.
things where I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know, and I overthink it, and I get it, and I'm like,
Okay.
cool.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe that just doesn't apply to you then, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck. Maybe curiosity killed the cat.
$1.
Doesn't apply to you.
He said the F word.
Oh.
Okay, that's true. What the heck's the
I want
matter
to
with you?
strangle you on the pod one day, bro.
Yeah, do it. You like that? You like getting choked?
No. I like choking.
You like your nipples getting sucked?
As of recently, like it was
Really?
something I had to like kind of like dip my toes into a little
She just
bit.
kept doing it, and you're
Yeah.
like,
well, no. Yeah. Kind of just like having somebody push for it, and then I was like,
stop. I said stop that. And
Yeah.
she just kept doing it. You're
Mhm.
like, I like it now.
Yeah, but imagine if it
You
was
the
the
other
other
way.
way around.
Yeah.
Mhm. But
That's crazy.
I know I have a thing that I just fucking fuck.
That's two. September is here, and I want to take a second to talk about self-care. When it comes to making an impression, proper grooming is essential to looking and feeling your best when you walk into a room. That's why the sponsor of today's show, Manscaped, are committed to helping men around the world walk and talk with some swagger this season with the best grooming tools on the market. Join the 9 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and enjoy this offer. 20% off plus free shipping with a code ICC at manscaped.com. Don't neglect your beautiful self and get right this summer with Manscaped.
For the sleekest version of yourself, Manscaped trademark has you covered head to toe. Starting with that brand
When
new
you talk,
beard.
you kind of hop in your seat. I see your feet move. Okay, keep going.
Head to toe, starting with their brand new beard head trimmer.
With one guard and 20 adjustable lengths, this device is the perfect travel companion fit to take care of your mane wherever you are.
Next in line, who can forget about their signature performance package 4.0?
Included in this ultimate grooming bundle is the star of the show, the Lawnmower 4.0, equipped with skin-safe technology to minimize nicks and cuts in all your sensitive areas.
Also included is their Crop Preserver Groin Deodorant and Crop Reviver Groin Spray. I can tell from experience this has taken my confidence in the bedroom to a whole new level.
And I've seen him in bed. It's really big, just the pubes, and the balls, they're okay length. With a Manscaped Boxers 2.0, you can help them look bigger and tighter at the same time. Ever think, ooh, I want to shave for this next sex I'm going to do? Luckily, the Manscaped 2.0 with the Boxers may help you improve your sex life. Might not help with erections, but it can help you in bed.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy to me you say that.
Want something you don't mind showing that special someone in your life? Look no further than Manscaped's Boxers 2.0. These are without a doubt the best boxers for a man of all ages. I can confidently say that I never go back to cotton briefs after wearing these.
The special thing about the Manscaped Boxers 2.0 is you don't need to wash them. You can wear them 3 to 4 times a week, and it'll still be fine. After the 5th wash, you have to wash them. Keep that in mind during late nights on Tinder.
This is a great deal.
Yeah.
Great deal. Once again, Manscaped, trademarked, supports the ICCI, but it supports the Imma Come Clean podcast so much they provided us with an exclusive offer for our listeners. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code ICC at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping, no bullshit, all inclusive. 20% off, manscaped.com using code ICC. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. That is 20% off, manscaped.com. Use code ICC. But if you type in the code wrong, then it's going to be an extra 10+% on top of your order. So make sure you type it in at ICC.
That's not true.
It is very true, everybody. So thank you for our sponsor to Manscaped. We love you. We love the packages you sent us, and we really hope you guys enjoy it as much as we have. Thank you. There's something in my mind's not working right now. Because, I mean, even, there's more curiosity to kill the cat things for me that I know that are there. And they're just not.
Maybe it's because you're scared of killing the cat right now.
Yeah.
Your mind's not letting you be curious.
I'm curious.
I'll
yeah,
be
that's
curious.
fair. Say it.
Okay. What's another? Oh, I remember Rick Darge told me this quote. It was, all art is abandoned.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
It's like, don't overthink what you're making. Just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Just here it is. Make yourself. Don't try to perfect every small thing. Just be like, all right, that's fine enough.
Yeah.
And then do it.
That's real.
But I'm also like, I split between that and don't rush anything. Don't rush art.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think it's more of like a 10,000 hours thing right now, because you said something that Rick had said, like, I think one of the last time, whatever, I think it was before he got here when he shot that one time. You mentioned something, you said something like, oh, like, what if it's not like that good, and then like he said something of like along the lines of like, well, I'm just gonna make another skit, like. Oh yeah, that was cool. So I was telling Dale about that. I was like, that kind of like that motivated me to just push out mine, because I was like,
that's cool.
Like, I was just so worried about just like all these little things or like not doing it right. I was just like, bro, like who cares? Like,
check out Jared's film. It's on it in his Instagram. Link it right here. We're there.
Right, so I was telling Dale I made that too. I was like, yeah, like, I made a short film. And then he's like, then he started like, I think I told him I pitched it to him like a year ago, and he started naming like off like all these like funny things that we had talked about. And I was like, no, it's serious. And he's like, oh, it's serious? I was like, yeah.
I remember I was telling a friend about this.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting because we do like comedy,
Mm-hmm.
but it sucks because if you are sad and you want to make something sad, it's such a switch up.
Well, yeah, well, I think that's why you usually need to do it more often.
Yeah.
And like that's the thing I was kind of worried about, it just kind of getting stuck in this little like
Just
little goofy thing, like, you know.
your
Like,
shenanigans.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like Adam
nautical
Sandler
nonsense.
trying to do like a normal role.
Yeah.
But when he does, he kills.
Yeah.
Uncut
Yeah.
Gems.
I was about to say, what are you trying to say, bro? Uncut Gems.
She's hot.
Uncut Gems.
You think she?
This is crazy.
She
This
did
is
some
such a
stuff?
faded conversation.
You think she did some stuff to get that role? Or was it her only role?
No, I mean that's what like, I mean she was John Safdie's muse. You know, like I don't think she did anything. Like,
Oh.
I want to know like what she thinks that means. Like, what does she think muse means?
Huh. Speaking of Muse, well, it's
Mhm.
kind of related
Yeah,
because we've been talking about tributing a lot.
tributing, like in what sense?
It like where you come on something and then just
Oh.
like yeah, tribute.
Okay, you've been talking about that a lot. I want to clarify that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, like last night, because I don't know if my little sister watches this.
Okay.
Kind of funny if you are high.
Yeah.
But at 1 a.m., there was an Earl Sweatshirts album, like a CD,
Mhm.
and then it was just the guy just rubbing nut on it. It said, "Oh, sweatshirt, I love you." And I was like, "What the?"
You sent it to your sister?
No, my little sister sent that on me.
Oh.
My 16-year-old sister, and I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Oh, she gets it.
She gets it. Yeah. And I'm like, crazy. We're the same. She's
That's
me.
wild.
Yeah.
That's actually
What would you do
insane.
if she got into stand up as well?
I'd be like, oh, good luck. No, I think it'd be
Mhm.
interesting.
Imagine she started her own pod.
It'd be funny. I think she'd be funny. She should do
Yeah.
it.
I want to see more people start pods that I know.
Like who?
I don't know. I just want somebody to ask me to come on their pod.
Yeah, no one ever asks us.
Yeah,
dude.
which is crazy.
You did one. You did one with
With Ross.
yeah, with Ross.
Yeah. That was a while ago though. That was
Yeah.
like 2020.
Because it's cool. It's like
Mhm.
when you get invited to a pod, you're like,
Mhm.
I get to be a guest.
Yeah. It was
Like
actually
that-
sick. Like
that is
all the stuff
cool.
we were talking about too was really cool. I really fucked with it.
But like when it's us, which is
Yeah.
still fun, but it's
Mhm.
not as like here we'll prep you a seat and make sure your
Yeah.
Red Bull
Yeah.
isn't warm. Our
Mhm.
Red Bull's always warm
Yeah.
because we're the only people who do this
Mhm.
unless we have
Well,
a
it's
guest.
because it goes into your bloodstream a lot faster.
Yeah, it hits.
If
It
it's
hits
warm?
quicker.
Okay,
We also
I'll tell that.
sometimes we do the funnel and we'll do it into our buttholes like right before the pod just so we don't have to wait at
Yeah,
all. Like
yeah.
it just
That way it's
immediately in the
instant.
bloodstream.
And guess who has to hold the funnel?
Yeah.
The associate producer. Is it true? I heard that the guy's G-Shock.
Spot.
G spot.
Yeah.
No, his watch.
Oh.
G spot is in his butthole.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
you
I
tested
saw
that?
No, but I saw something this past. Like, there's something about the gangulus gland, the vandalus van. There's a word.
What'd you call them? Gangulus fan?
I don't know
Oh,
what it's
okay.
called. I gotta look it up. But it says that like it's in your butt. So when you poop, when you have a big enough poop, like it activates that nerve,
Whoa.
and then it makes it feel like you're having an orgasm sometimes.
I've had a good poop where I'm like,
Yeah, you're like,
but it's not like, no, I haven't done that.
Dude, have you seen South Park where like he takes the biggest poop of all time?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
it's
Chipo-
so
is that
good.
Chipotle episode?
No, that's a different one. Actually, no, I
It
don't
was
think
one
so.
where he was like holding it in, right, for a while.
Yeah, and he like literally gives birth to.
Yeah,
the thing.
and he's
He
like
literally-
spinning, like
yeah,
as
he
he's doing
like
it.
poops and then it lifts him up off the thing and he raises like 10 feet and he's just sitting on it. He's like, oh.
I haven't seen that.
Dude, the fact that you haven't watched that show is crazy.
I have, but I haven't watched it in a
okay.
while. I haven't
Okay.
watched anything in a while.
Okay.
It sucks. People were like, "Did you watch this?" I'm like, "No, I'm uncultured. I just what's up with that? When do you guys watch TV?
Whenever before I go to bed.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
I mainly just watch podcasts.
I wanna
I think me too. So I'm like out of touch with everything. Like people
Yeah.
talk movies, and I'm like, what am I doing?
I used
What's
to
my
be
degree?
movie guy, but I'm like I haven't watched a lot in
Mhm.
a while. I mean, the last one I saw was. What was the last one I saw? I think that comes to mind was Robert Downey Jr.'s documentary.
Iron Man.
No.
There's a documentary on Robert Downey
Yeah,
Jr.?
it's called Senior. It's
When-
about his dad.
Did it come out like
Oh.
like his dad made it?
They both made it.
When did it come out like in movies or like?
No, it's on
theaters?
Netflix.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool. I think I heard about that.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I feel like I've been like on fire for movies like after watching Oppenheimer a little bit.
That's sick. I'm watching it
Yeah.
Sunday.
Dude, so good. You're gonna watch it? I saw it like in film, like where they said to watch it like on the film projector.
Oh yeah, I'm not
'Cause
watching it
it's
in
better.
70 millimeter.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it didn't feel any different from watching it at AMC. Like,
Damn.
Dang.
I was like, okay. And like the theater that I went to specifically to, the audio wasn't that great.
Wait, which one did you go to?
This is I think it was called the Bruno. I think Regency the Bruno.
I've never seen that.
It was like if you've seen, you know, like you ever been to Regency Theater?
No.
Yes, you have. Come on.
Okay, fine. I have.
There's something I'll show you. It's like there's like a tower. There's a white tower in LA somewhere, and it's iconic. It's like one of the landmarks, and that's a movie theater.
Oh.
And it's like y'all, if you
Capitol
see
Records?
no, it's just like the
Alamo.
The Cinerama Dome.
It's closed, Jared. Next to the veggie grill.
I'm getting a fucking migraine right now.
Oop, there's $1.
Oh, I'm getting a fucking migraine.
Oop, there's 2.
Imagine I just had a fucking aneurysm right now on the pod.
3.
Like,
And you're just cussing, and I'm just.
just counting them up.
We gotta wrap it up.
But yeah, so I like went, and like the audio wasn't even that great either at that theater, because it's like one of the OG ones, like it's really old, and it's also too like you know, you go to movie theaters and like it's sloped, so like there's chairs starting here and then the screen's here, so you're not stuck behind somebody's head, so like this one wasn't like that. It's flat, and the thing is here.
Oh yeah.
So then it's like if you're not tall, like Alyssa was sitting next to me, and she was behind, like somebody's head was in front of her the whole time. Like,
Dang.
and like I don't think the rows were like too stagnant too. Like, you know, usually like you're sitting here and then there's somebody sitting in front of you, but it's like offset.
You didn't switch seats with her.
Well, it didn't matter. There was 2 tall people sitting in front of us, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yo,
like,
it's gonna be one of us. It's gotta be one of us. It's not me.
Like, it's not. Yeah,
I
I was
paid
like,
for
that's
this.
a you problem. Like, I drove us here. I paid for it. I wanted to watch this movie.
I think about this for having a girlfriend. What if
Mm-hmm.
a dude who's just like, because how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
What if a dude like 6'8", model,
Yeah.
goes up to you and then hits on your girlfriend right in front of you? What would you do?
I feel like I'm good with words, so I feel like I could kind of like be like, "What's up, bro?" Like my stature wouldn't stop me. You know what I mean?
What
Like,
would
I feel
you
like
say?
I could.
Okay, let's role play it.
All right.
Okay, I'd be the guy,
Oh, you're
and
the
then Dylan's the girl,
Okay.
your girlfriend. Okay. You guys start the movies.
So babe, yeah, like that movie was so cool.
Hey, what'd you think about the
hey.
movie?
Oh, it was good.
Oh, cool. Do you have an AMC pass? Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we both do. This is my boyfriend.
Oh, what's up? Oh, maybe we could go together. Like I
Go where?
the AMC.
You go to MC?
Yeah,
Oh,
MC.
with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
So
I
like,
think
there's
yeah.
another showing.
Yeah, I
like,
think I'm
tomorrow
free
if you
on
wanna check-
Thursday.
Cool.
Oh, you want to watch this 3-hour movie again? The day
no.
after? Oh, you must have a lot of time on your hands. Are you not employed?
I'm employed. I'm actually doing well. I'm actually a lawyer. But I
Oh,
work
you're a
from home.
lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, you work from home?
Yeah.
So wait, who are you lawyering if you're working from home? You're not in the courthouse? You're not in the courtroom?
You sure? No, I'm not in the courthouse
Uh-huh.
right now. It's
what?
it's Friday.
I mean, court
Friday
goes,
night.
Court goes all year round. I don't really understand like what that even means. Like,
Have you ever had court service on a Friday night?
Mhm.
It doesn't work like that.
yeah. I mean, you were talking about coming back and watching this movie again tomorrow, but I'm just playing off what you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Have a good night.
that's completely wrong. Okay, you too. Hey, so yeah.
Oh, is that me? I'm around his arm.
You can't do that. He's over there. You can't. No. We're back to one. We're back to one. You can't.
We gotta wrap it up.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
But no.
walk away, bro.
You
away.
walked away.
Was that
That's-
bad?
It just seemed like for me, I was like, I'm confused.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
I mean,
cool.
I
That's
was
true.
confused. I was confused why you're hitting up my girlfriend.
That is true. So
Yeah.
you just caused more confusion.
Yeah.
That's a good method. All right, now I know. Now I know.
Now I know not to hit on anybody's girl at the movie.
Because I'll get confused.
What do you think would have been the proper way from what should I have said?
I don't know. That's why I
Yeah.
don't know what to
Okay.
do. Because I always think, I was like, what if I have a girl and that
Yeah.
guy smacks my girlfriend's
Okay.
ass?
Yeah. Okay. Well, you didn't smack her ass in this. You
Okay,
were
let's
just
do it.
talking.
Okay, let's do it.
You were
Let's
just
do it.
talking.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, babe.
Hey, what you think about the movie?
It was good.
Nice. Do you work out? I'll be honest. That's
Yeah,
kind of a wild intro.
Yeah, she
That was
does.
great.
Nice.
Yeah.
This
Get
is-
another feel.
Do you guys want to have a threesome or?
Nice. Wow. It's.
That's me.
What does it smell? Yeah,
That's
it
me.
smells really bad.
That's me. Oh.
All right, thank you.
Love on my rub on my wood. Love on my rub. Touch on my rub on my love on my rub on my. Why do you want my dick all up inside your lips? Wanna just grab this